This is JJ, and he created an AI business that runs on autopilot while he works his normal job. Now he's chilling on the weekends, making more money from his side business than he does from his real job. And the cool thing about JJ is whenever he was trying this before, he had made $1,000 across the whole year doing it. But when he switched to our system, he has had single days where he's made that amount of money thanks to our agency. So in this video, I sat down with JJ to find out exactly what had changed to literally 100 times his earnings with this business.
My biggest day in revenue, probably like $500-$600.
Wow. Let's go.
This is one of the few opportunities out there that doesn't require a lot of capital.
You could go on a camping trip, come back and have like all of your chatting completely done for you, including custom requests done completely for you. And you'll like come back to have made a bunch of money.
Yeah, basically.
What do you really do for work right now?
Right now, I'm actually a senior AI/software engineer. I work for a healthcare company right now.
Okay, so that seems like a good role. Like, why did you start doing that whole AI model stuff then?
Actually, I started that role after I was unemployed for a while, so I was messing around with AI models at the time. But I mean, before that, I also had another job in it was more of a traditional machine learning sort of role / AI. Like that's kind of the industry I've been in for most of my career last few years.
Okay, what was your start with AI models like then?
So I wouldn't say I didn't really get into it that smoothly in a way. I mean, I just started playing around with Stable Diffusion around 2022, 23 or so. And I was just some people back then were talking about using this. Like, well, we could use this for OnlyFans or something. But back then, I didn't know anything about chatting or all that. So I just tried to play around with that. I set up even a Patreon for that. It just only made maybe $1,000 after a year or so. And I almost gave up. And then I came across Kyle and Toby's program when I was laid off my previous job. And I was like, maybe I could see if this could make money, or I could find a job and see what works.
Yeah. Okay, and then from there, what was your initial first few months with your actual when you were taking the whole AI model stuff seriously?
So I would say first I just started with Instagram mostly first. Actually, I tried a few platforms all at once. I actually tried Instagram, Twitter /X, and Tumblr. Those were the main platforms, and Instagram was the one that took off, and Twitter and Tumblr didn't. So I just kind of doubled down on Instagram. And then in the beginning, I actually started with 10. I just tried out 10 different models, and I just took the two that seemed to get the most traction and just went on with those. And that I started around about March 2025, and around maybe about May 2025, I decided, okay, these two are really good. There's two more that had traction. I still even update them occasionally right now, but I've not even gotten to a fan view page for them. I'm thinking of maybe just making a Telegram or something for those two eventually, and just get a bot for that.
On your bigger account there, how many followers do you have on there now?
I've had so many accounts banned, but right now both of them actually they're almost head to head. One has 25K, one has 26K.
Wow.
What's your biggest day been for earnings with followings like that? Because that's a lot, but at the same time, that's not an unachievable number. That sounds like a really realistic number people could hit. So with 25K followers, what's your biggest earnings day been?
I don't really track how much money I make per day, but among the two models, I would say my biggest day in revenue probably $500-$600.
Wow. Let's go.
That's nice. I like how you spread it out. That's cool. It's cool when you have multiple models because it kind of has the, normally there's going to be some fluctuations, but the more volume you have, it's going to even it out. It's nice.
Yeah.
I noticed whenever your one has more sales, the other one will kind of dip and they end up fluctuating back and forth,
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things I kind of went against the popular advice about just going with one model, getting it until it makes a lot of money, then going to the next one. I just thought, I'm going to do that, but with two. And then, okay, if these two really take off, then I'm going to just outsource everything else and add more models.
Yeah. What's the biggest thing that you've outsourced so far?
Right now, I would say the chatting to you guys. And also, right now, I don't know if it counts as outsourcing, but it seems to be taking off a little bit. I've started a Twitter bot Actually,
Well,
and the
yeah, I remember
funny,
talking to you about that.
it's still too early to tell if it's going to be successful because the biggest account that grew from zero with that bot has only about 400 followers. I only started that a month ago, so it's hard to say. But I have about like 12 or so accounts running on that bot right now, all on just one computer. But eventually, if I get a dedicated computer just to run them.
Okay. Yeah. So with outsourcing the chatting to us, what really made you want to go with us as opposed to like someone else?
So, I mean, you guys had the experience with chatting before because I think I saw Seth's story about how he started everything like when he was working on the ship, and it was just, I mean, I found that pretty inspiring, and also obviously you would not be able to have time to do everything, so he probably got chatting down pretty early and had it down. So I was like, yeah, that looks like the experience, someone who knows what they're doing, basically.
Thanks.
That's number one. Number two, I would say like also a lot of places they require you have minimum like earnings per month, or there's a monthly fee if you don't meet that. Like I think
Yeah,
chat
like a
your
retainer.
probably biggest competitor is Chatterlink or somewhere. Like that's kind of what they have. And then back then, like they didn't even have that option to pay like I don't know, $300 a month to if you make less than 1,000.
Yeah. So with us, what has been your experience like with us? Like, are you a happy camper with us? How's it
Oh,
going?
for sure. Yeah, and one of the things really appreciate is like sometimes you guys even if the sub has a custom like a request that's I mean not pretty fairly simple to fulfill, you guys even will make the image for that and also using the
Yeah.
audio field feature as well. Because I mean I might be doing something, I could be like on a camping trip or something, and I would not be able to easily pull out my phone and go and generate an image right off the fly. Like that's the sort of thing that really helps being able to do. And also just having chatters all around the clock, really.
Yeah. So you're saying you could go on a camping trip
Yeah.
and come back and have like all of your chatting completely done for you, including custom requests done completely for you, and you'll like come back to have made a bunch of money.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I wouldn't expect too much from like really, really big custom requests, but just pretty basic ones. Like those I mean,
Yeah.
definitely.
There's a couple I've seen personally on your account recently. They were we have that one whale who likes buying your model dinner. So we're
Yeah.
always sending pictures of the model eating pizza or eating dinner. to-
Oh yeah.
so it's nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool, dude. What would you say to anyone like on the fence about like starting an AI model in general? Like, what would you say to them?
I would definitely be real with them is, but then I will also say like a lot of it really comes down to discipline. If you have the discipline and you want to be able to work your own hours and just basically make money, or if you want to do this like on the side, if you have like a job, like both of these routes are easily like doable. And this is one of those businesses I would say it's different from like let's say like trying to start a startup. Like you need a lot of capital in that. Like this is one of the few opportunities out there that doesn't require a lot of capital like you like as long as you have some disposable income every month or you have some modest amounts of savings, you could definitely do this. It's basically accessible to everyone outside maybe like a really like starving college kid who's just barely able to afford things like ramen.
Yeah. Okay. So for this, what are you really making like month to month with this right now? Is it enough to like pay your rent?
That's a different story without the cost of living being that high, but definitely it's still like it's still enough to like kind of increase my lifestyle for sure. Having that extra spending money for sure. And right now, like especially with me kind of simplifying a lot of things, even though and it's kind of ironic, even though I'm simplifying my process a bit, I'm actually making more in the last few weeks than before.
Nice.
And
What have you done
that's
different?
yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah. Oh, you mean what am I doing different now?
Yeah, what's different? You say you simplified your process. I'm curious, what are you doing differently?
So I mean, right now I'm just kind of thinking instead of thinking of just trying okay, this every week just trying something really fancy with all the reels and stuff. I mean, I still do that. Still try to put out something that's a little different or a little or experimental every week, but for the most part, I just kind of think, okay, what are some of the styles of reels and images that have been working for my model. And I
Perfect.
look at those, and then I'm just like, okay, let's just double down on these, even on my other accounts. And I just double down on these as well. I have my main accounts, but right now I have a kind of like a small army of burners as well that just run on my PC actually. I just have an emulator, VPN, and just like 13 or so VMs, and I just post like 2 or 3 different styles across all my models, and just kind of like sounds kind of simple, but it seems to work right now. It doesn't take a lot
Yeah.
of time either.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to be creative. You don't need to know how to write scripts. You don't need to be like an expert at making content to make money. Like you're saying, like you got to
Yeah.
just follow what's working, follow the trends. Not a lot of storyboarding and thought goes into it. Oh, it's pretty simple to make good content. You know?
Yeah, and I just have a couple of scripts, like just coding scripts I have that just create those videos for the burner accounts, not my mains. Like those don't need as high quality content, but I just make some talking videos. I just have a Google Colab session, and I just run the script like I just run one script every day and just get a bunch of videos in a few
Okay.
hours.
Yeah. So how much time does it spend per day for you? If you're doing like everything included, posting and all that stuff, how much time do you spend per day?
Right now, I would actually say around like 3 or so hours, at least when it comes like to routine things. So then I would, if I also add things like, if I want to like improve the Twitter bot, for example, I might spend more time. Or if I'm trying to do some market research, that would also be more time as well.
Yeah. So if you're looking to scale and like 10x what you're doing right now, what do you feel like you're really needing to do to get to that level?
I haven't done this yet. I probably need to do more research, but I'm actually thinking of just going the route of doing like cloud phones or something like that. I've seen people run like 100 phones on the cloud.
Yeah.
And
Well, isn't
maybe,
that kind of similar to what you do right now with the VMs on your main machine? Because don't you use BlueStacks as an emulator?
yep. Although those BlueStacks like those hog up a lot of like hard drive space, and also like I can't really automate BlueStacks, but if it's something that runs out of a browser, I might be able to like automate that with AI agents or something like that, or at the very least give that account to a VA to run.
Yeah. Is that something that you've tried before? Is like completely outsourcing that side of
Nope.
things with VAs?
I have not tried that yet, but at this moment, I'm just thinking if things get more hectic, I might consider doing that.
Seth, do you have any other specific questions?
I'm learned a lot. It's cool seeing how someone with a tech background is
Mhm.
doing this, because what I think is cool is we've seen people start this industry from all kinds of backgrounds. Like myself, you said I was, a blue collar sailing background. I had no coding knowledge. And then seeing someone like you come at it from a totally different angle with, more automation, a more unique way. It's interesting talking to somebody who's going about things differently. It's very, very interesting to talk to you. I appreciate all the knowledge you shared.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome, JJ. Well, I
Yep.
appreciate your time very much. Seth, do you have any closing remarks?
No, thank you for the time.
Yeah. Thank you, JJ.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank you guys
I
as
actually, I
well.
do have one. I have one last thing I want to say,
Oh,
and that is
sure.
just you are the most incredible client with the chatting agency.
Oh, yeah.
So
of course.
I just wanted to thank you.
Yeah.
Having
So
someone,
consistent.
so consistent, someone who's like, just I check your accounts every now and then and just kind of see if I could give you any feedback. And it's like you're always posting on your Instagram. You're very consistent with Instagram. You're very consistent with your posts on FanView. I never have to hunt you down to get custom requests fulfilled. So it is an absolute joy and a pleasure to work with you. And I just wanted to thank you for that.
Very
Thank
nice
you so
client to
much.
work with.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, it's a pleasure working with you guys too. Like
Awesome.
having all the chatting like taken care of.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yep.
Awesome, brother. I wish you the best of luck in these next few months with AI OFM, and let's get after it.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. Good luck to you guys too.
See ya.
Thank you. See ya.
Yep.